Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Kamran Nasir. I am the Group Managing Director, OBS and Chief Executive Officer at AGP Limited. It's an absolute pleasure to be meeting you all again, and this has been a wonderful year, and it will be an amazing journey that I'm going to share with you shortly. Let's start by covering Pakistan's economy first. From 2021 till the start of 2024, we had a lot of political and economic problems. Inflation around 30%, huge devaluation, rising energy costs, but 2024 towards the later part showed signs of recovery. Our inflation came down to 4.1%. We were successful in getting a 37-month extended fund facility from the IMF of $7 billion. Our current account has remained in surplus for several consecutive months. Our external financing requirements are around $24 billion, and we believe that the government is all set to make sure that we get these external financing requirements, and this road of recovery as far as economy is concerned is expected to continue in the coming years. The policy rate at the central bank has come down from the high of 22% to 12%, and I'm very positive that this is going to go a long way. Let's start with certain key facts about AGP. We are a family of 2,000 plus employees, 3 manufacturing plants, highest CGMP environmental and safety standards. And before I take you to the results, let me divide it into 2 segments. One is what we control as management, and one is what we don't control as management. What we don't control is inflation, depreciation, high interest rate, and to top it all, the policy side of the business. Pakistan's pharmaceutical sector has, after a long time, seen that we have been deregulated by the government of Pakistan. And this is the step in the right direction. Why I say this? Because there is a classification between essential and non-essential drugs. And it was linked to CPI, where there was a cap in terms of price increase. For essential drugs, the cap was 7%. For non-essential drugs, the cap was 10%. Imagine a situation where the inflation was 30%, the interest rates were at all-time high of 22%. So by producing or manufacturing these medicines, we were at a negative delta of minus 20% to begin with. This resulted in medicine shortages. This resulted that you did not see much improvement in the pharmaceutical space in terms of R&D, in terms of the export potential that Pakistan has but was not able to realize. But with this change, what I believe is that there would be investment coming in towards the manufacturing side, and Pakistan would be able to compete with the international standards. And the much deserved export side would now start to see and witness growth. Earlier, the sponsors, the shareholders, and the companies had little available to themselves to invest into these areas. But with this change, this is going to change in a big way and in a much positive way as I see it. With the changing pharmaceutical landscape where you have seen deregulation, it is important for you to know that your company AGP on a standalone basis is 93% falls under the category of non-essential. And AGP as a group, which includes its 2 subsidiaries, as a consolidated unit, it is around 65% non-essential. But there is a common perception, and that perception is that with deregulation, prices would increase and medicines would become very expensive. It is absolutely and entirely unfounded. In the short to medium term, you would see demand and supply come into play, and gradually these prices, because of competition, would start to come down, which is very healthy for the pharmaceutical sector in general and for the public at large. Let's talk about what management controls. And I take pleasure in announcing that this year has been a record year for AGP, and AGP at a consolidated level. At a consolidated level, as you know, that AGP is a composite of 3 companies, where AGP is the parent company, OBS AGP is one subsidiary, and OBS Pakistan is the other subsidiary. OBS AGP is the Sandoz portfolio that we acquired, and OBS Pakistan is the Viatris portfolio that we acquired. This year, our stellar performance continues, and what we have posted is a 33% increase in terms of value from the last year at a consolidated level. And the best part about this is that we have seen a volumetric growth of roughly 50% out of this 33%. This is something that I take pride in terms of announcing the results, that this is what management actually controls. And this would not have been possible without the dedication that the teams have put in place and our focused strategy that has been there throughout 2024, and it will continue in the years to follow. And you will witness similar sort of growths where we would continue to beat the market by over 50%, which we have done this year. In terms of bottom line growth, our EPS this time around is 9.53 per share, which is 70% higher than what we had posted last year. And I take a lot of pleasure in announcing that we have also been very cautious on the cost side. We have seen a lot of savings and efficiencies coming in from the manufacturing side of the business. We have witnessed a lot of efficiencies that we have been able to achieve out of our supply chain side. And because of this outstanding result, the shareholders would be pleased to see that the board of directors have recommended a dividend of 4 rupees per share with these financial results announcement. Let's talk about awards and achievements this year. Your company has been able to secure first position in Best Corporate and Sustainability Report Awards 2023 in pharma sector, and fourth position in overall category, which was organized by the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Pakistan and Institute of Chartered Management Accountants of Pakistan. By the way, these are very prestigious awards and talks volumes about the quality of disclosures and adherence to a lot of benchmarks, including ESG. We also secured GDIEB awards 6 times in a row in 9 categories. Plus, we also won the Top Exporter Award at the 7th Pharma Export Summit and Awards, organized by the PPMA. Your company on the CSR front support a lot of initiatives that promote the social well-being of people. We give donations to healthcare institutions and welfare organizations, academic non-profit organizations, and provide food and medicines to those in need. We have in this regard collaborated with the Citizens Foundation, IBA, Kidney Foundation, Aga Khan University Hospital, Patient Behbood Society, to name a few. To note, our production is as per international standards. We ensure that there is minimum wastage during production, packaging and distribution. We try to cut a lot of carbon emissions, and we embrace green initiatives. We have been involved in a lot of plantation drives, beach cleanups, and educational sessions. To let you know, a moment of pride is that currently we are meeting 12 sustainable development goals out of the 17 that are out there. Let's talk about the industry trends. As I mentioned earlier, Pakistan's pharmaceutical sector is now deregularized, and you will see a lot of investment now going in towards the production enhancements, going into the quality side of the business, increasing exports, because previously lesser money was available to the sponsors and shareholders to invest into this side of the business. You will see a lot of advancements in biosimilar and biotech space. There would be a lot of advancements in pharmacovigilance and AI integration, enhancing safety and efficacy standards, and we are all geared up towards the global trends, and we would move from here towards innovation and collaborative solutions. Let's talk about the future. It is crucial to recognize the dynamic landscape that we are operating in, and we have to align our strategies, including our strategic portfolio, which we need to optimize, and we have to bring more group synergies for growth, addressing emerging healthcare needs. You note that chronic diseases globally are on the rise, and we have to work hard and expand our nutraceutical footprint. We will also explore new strategically selected international markets, and we will drive our exports in a big way in the ensuing years. We want to maintain our superior quality, and we want to achieve manufacturing efficiencies even further and bring manufacturing excellence at play. In terms of automation, you would see that AGP as a group is going to invest a lot more into biotech, biosimilars, and in the AI space. Towards the end, let me place on record my gratitude to the board of directors, especially the chairman, whose vision has contributed to the success of this organization. To our shareholders, our heartfelt thanks, including all the stakeholders for their valuable contributions. And I believe that this would not have been complete without my appreciation to our dedicated workforce who have been instrumental in taking this company forward. As we progress on our journey of success and growth, let's innovate, integrate, and elevate to new heights of sustainable excellence. I thank you all.